Hello, welcome to week 15, I think, on the allotment. We've got our little shed is up now, looking pretty good. We need to put a little floor in there. We've had so much damage, but we've done our best to try and save what we could. So the celery's doing really well, and we've half weeded the bed. The flat beans are doing okay, but the wind is sort of unwinding them from their poles. I need to just pop them back round every day, try and get them to keep growing up the poles, but considering they've been a bit battered, they've hung on fairly well. We've got only one beetroot came up, the rest didn't. Well, I say didn't bother, but that looks like beetroot there, so maybe they're just going to be a bit late. We've got our volunteer sunflower looking very healthy there, and you'll see on that road that most of our pak choy was eaten by caterpillars. So yeah, it was the cabbage whites as usual. The Montague peas are climbing quite well now. They're looking quite healthy on there. And the chamomile bed is doing great. It looks really full. And our little teddy bear sunflowers. On this side, the beans didn't fare very well at all. We've got, these are the blotty beans, and they're doing okay. The rest have given up the ghost. They've been so battered that they've died off now. And calendula's flowering beautifully. Pollinators are loving those. And this was the runner bean frame was pretty much collapsed, and we've managed to sort of hold it up with some bits of wood and that, but it's had it really. And the plants, some of the plants are looking a bit sad on there because they've really been battered by the wind, but with any luck it will still keep producing beans, because it is absolutely covered in little tiny beans and flowers. So we really want them to recover and carry on giving us some yummy beans. Look at these flowers, they're beautiful, aren't they? Stunning. I thought bean flowers would be so pretty. We've got the marigolds are doing great as well. They've given off massive great big blooms in there. And here, sort of semi-weeded this again. That's doing okay. Everything's growing in there amongst the weeds, so that's okay, happy with that. The cucumber's sort of dying off, I think, I don't know why, but there is one cucumber sort of hanging on in there. Maybe we'll get to harvest that before it dies back. That would be great. And we've got some more of these Queen Red Lime, I think they're called, zinnias. I love them. They petals are like crispy rather than soft. They're really nice, really unusual. There's some more zinnias in there. Got little red flowers, very pretty. I think the zinnias are probably one of my new favourite things. This was the peas along here. We've taken the peas out, started weeding that area. We're going to put some more flowers for the pollinators. So along this edge here where the chamomile and sunflowers are, we're going to do flowers all the way along this edge eventually, and that'll encourage the pollinators. And then in the future, sorry I keep putting my finger over the camera, in the future all of the beds will continue that direction rather than going up the length of the allotment. They'll come across, so we'll have shorter beds, because there's only 6 of us, so we don't want to be planting masses of the same thing at any one time, because we'll just get lots of gluts. So smaller beds will really help us not to get too many gluts that we don't want. I'm just going to check in here and see whether we've got any courgettes that are ready to go. This is the patty pan squash here, and I believe this under here is our first patty pan squash, because that's taken a while to get going, but hopefully now that it has, it'll do really well. These are courgettes. The uchikuri squash, they're really great. There's one just in there in the middle of the screen there, and another one further back. And we've harvested quite a few of these. There's another one down here that's starting to ripen. Not quite ready yet. They won't be ready until the skin hardens on the outside, and then we can pick those. And then what have we got down here? This is a blue Hungarian squash in there, doing rather well. There's more uchikuri in there. Sweet corn seems to be doing well. Looks like it's forming cobs here, so pleased with that. Fingers crossed we'll get something off of those. And then in here, this is the pumpkin patch, which is doing really well. We're going to see how many little pumpkins we can grow this year, because they're going to be fairly small, but we're going to get a lot. Because one way to get bigger pumpkins would be if we let a few of the fruits set and start growing, and then after that we pick off the flowers, and then that way we'd get bigger pumpkins. But this year we just want to see how many we can grow from 2 plants. So they're starting to turn orange, so it won't be too long until they're ripe and ready to harvest. And here, this chard here has done amazing, so that's ready to start picking. And that's it, we're back round to the shed. I'll show you how it looks today. Yeah, that's how we look today. Well, thank you for coming and having a little look around the plot with me today, and hopefully you'll come along and watch next week. Thank you, bye bye.